Hey, what's up, family? It's your brother Kevin Brown here, and I am about to show you guys exactly what I mean by funnel and what it is I do, some behind the scenes stuff, and what a funnel looks like, building in a challenge. Basically, this is what a challenge funnel looks like, and this is what I do. So, just in case you're wondering what it looks like, what a funnel is, what a challenge launch is, and what I do behind the scenes, and what I can do for you, I'm going to show you. So, I'm building this funnel and this challenge for a coach, and as you can see, you'll see who this challenge is for and what the challenge is about, right? So right here, I'm showing you guys. Here's like the little. Here's the. Here is the first page here, which is called a squeeze page. Then there's a sales page. Then there's an order form. Then there's a thank you page. And there's VIP and all those other good things. You've got to see how this really works, right? So this is the beginning stages of it, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So here's the regular page. This is the first page that everyone sees once we begin to share. So all of this, these are all moving parts. As you can see, this is this squeeze page, which is the front part. And I'm going to walk you through all the steps of what I do here for you, what I can do. So in the beginning, this is like the little banner part right here. All these things are basically um, things that you have to put in that I do. I ask for information. I say, give me all your stuff. Let me know what we're talking about. And then I start dropping them all in, right? So I'll start creating all these things. So all this is background stuff right here. As you can see, there's a moving part right here in this button. And as you can see there, here, it shows a code. So in here, to make this button do those type of things, that's what it's doing, it's jumping and things like that, I have to put in a code. So I have to go here, uh, and let me move this here. There we go. All right. As you can see, I have to put in like a code. So this stuff looks like some scribble scrabble, but it's a code that goes in and make that button jump, right? So I do all those little simple things there. Well, simple, but I do all those things there. Um, Also, there's more information here. There's a button that's jumping. I have to put in information for that. All these things that's showing up, they start appearing in a certain way. I'm gonna show you what that means. Here's some more information here. There's another set. There's that thing right there in the background. You see how this is moving? So there's a background here that's been put in, and this screen keeps moving, but that stays stationary. And you can see all these buttons do all these. Uh, this information moves. There's colors in the background, as you can see, that's floating around back there. Um, there's the codes for all of that stuff there. So all these are different codes in the background of that. This button is the same thing. Um, Here's more stuff here. Nothing special on this page, but just a jumping button, right? And different colors and different fonts and different words and languages. Uh, Here, this one has a certain thing that it does as well. I'm going to show you what that does. See, this moves outward. There's another code for that. Who this challenge is for. You get to see all that. Here's another jumping button. And then down here, as you can see, there's the VIP offer. This button does something special as well for the VIPs. Um, all of these different things that goes on here does something different. What women are saying, then you can see these buttons right here. All these things move. It's got the little colors going in the background, and you can see this one is breathing. So, and got that one breathing there. And just you can see all the different colors and things like that. And there's another jump button. Then down here is like the terms and conditions and all those great things and the information about the owner of this challenge and things like that. So all of these has specific functions. All these things work. When you click on those, they take you somewhere. and like these buttons here. So on the side, once you click this right there, it's a pop-up, and then I create the pop-ups for you and stuff like that, right? So there's pop-ups, and then there's a pop-up one. Inside of this button is the pop-up, which is the order form, right? So when someone clicks that, it takes them to this form here, right? And that's where you get information. You get their information, you get their name, the email, that goes into your system. That way you collect emails, right? That way you can that adds customers to your customer base. Basically, that's what you're doing. You're getting customers by collecting names and emails, right? So you can introduce them to other things that you have. So therefore, you will have a list of people that you can contact all the time about your business, right? So there's page one. Let me say that because it's going to ask me to save it. I haven't done anything different, but it will ask me to do that just to make sure, right? I like that type of protection. So that's the first page. Here's the second page, right? That I created, and this is a VIP page. Um, right here, as you can see, whole different thing, different picture. I put a picture in the background there. Um, got like a little VIP logo there. This upgrade. You see, there's something in the back there. It's like a, uh, uh, I want to say the written, like the word background. It's like a word background. So you can put something behind there so you can see those words up close. It makes it a lot better. It makes it pop a little bit more, as I want to say. And then this button right here does something special. So it's a coloring button. There's a code for that too. I had to put a code in there for that button as well, and it blows up and things like that, make it look real nice and pretty. Um, all of these right here, I think these are moved too as well, so you get to see those. I'm going to show you how it all looks, um, as a preview on all these pages here. And then you see I put this in the background. There's another picture in the background. That's the background color for this wording here. This button does a little something different than the other one, but it has coloring as well. And then I put like the silver thing that's going to go across this, if you can see it, that goes across there. It's just things that we have and what I can do. You just, like I say, you give me the information and I start putting the stuff in. If there's something that you don't know, you can trust me with it, and I know I can come up with something that will go in there and make it look real nice and pretty. And as you can see right here, that background it's like the same as this background right here, but I just made that one a little more, the transition, the um, I just made that one a little bit lighter than this one here. Made that one a little bit lighter than that one there. So the transparency is what I want to say. That's it, the transparency. And the same as this black. This background right here is the color of that. But it's the transparency changed. I changed the transparency on that. And then here is a order form that I created. Put this in there. So you got your order form, so people can you can get people's orders, collect their payments and stuff like that. If you have any coupons, I'll put a coupon code in there. I'll create the code for you, put all that stuff in there. As you can see, this is another colorful button. It makes it do a little special stuff. And it's just information about your challenge or whatever you have. If you just doing a presentation on something, or if you're just doing videos on something and you just want to sell that, that goes right in here. That information goes what you're selling in here. I'll create that. It can look different for yours, but that's just what it looks like, that page. And then here's a thank you page for, I believe this might be the VIP thank you page. So I create two thank you pages. If you're doing a second part, like a VIP, anything like that, you get a second page. You get two pages. Thank you for the VIP and a thank you for your regular, because I put them in two different categories, and that's what you're going to want to do. So they get all the information what to expect in the challenge, and I got a picture in the background. It's a that picture right there is a lot bigger, but it fits in this category just the way it is, just the way it is, and it looks really, really good. So that's what that page is. It's just a thank you page. So once they complete it, doing their order and they pay for everything, they come to this page. It automatically sends them to that page. And This is the regular thank you page. For those who just signed up and don't want to do any VIPs or anything extra, they get sent to this page. And as you see, I got the coloring going around that one as well. And there's a color button just in case they want to, they haven't really made that decision yet. And they go here, and you can, I also put in just a reminder about the VIP or whatever it is you may be having, just an upsell on the back end of it. And they don't have to say yes, they don't have to do anything. They already inside of your email system, and there's nothing extra they need to do. Everything is going to be sent out to them. Okay. So that's just it on those pages. And one thing I love doing, I love creating this inactive page. And the reason why is because once your challenge is over, you don't want to just leave people dry, because some people might see that link out there and they just click it. But you don't want to leave them hanging, right? So I create a thing, inactive page. So the inactive page, just in case you missed it, just in case what have you, they join a waiting list that has a link to it. So that link will put them also inside of your guest list, meaning they get put into your email system. So now they become a new customer. They can become a new customer to whatever it is you might be selling or whatever you might have. I always make sure I put those in here. In active pages, they look just dry. I'll show you what one looks like. But yeah, that's exactly how I do. So if I was to add a step now, I'll leave that alone because there's more to do. So that's how that system works. That's how everything goes. And that's what it looks like for your challenge. So if you view this funnel step, you view this funnel. Let me go back to the original. If you view that funnel, right, this is what it looks like. You see how all those things now popping up? That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. They all doing something different. They all fading up. They all fading up. And there's those things right there jumping. Like I said, there's the breathing. There's that jumping right there. And that's how that your challenge will go. And that's what I can do for you. And once I like this feature, when you try to leave, it automatically pops up for you to join the challenge. Right? So that's what your challenge would look like. That's what I can do for you. And if you have any more questions, you can let me know.